here at the RSPB's Nature Reserve at Loch Ruthven. We acquired this nature reserve because this loch is historically been the most important place in the UK for breeding Slavonian Grebes. And this is a bird that only nests within about a 30-mile radius of Inverness, so it's really rare in a Scottish context and a UK context, and this is just a really great place for them. It's a cracking day, isn't it? Slavonian Grebes are really vulnerable to disturbance. They're really easily disturbed by human activities, and so we've got a bird watching hide here where people can come and watch the Grebes, really safely. They're sort of tucked away, they're hidden from where the Grebes are. So if bird watchers are looking for Slavonian Grebes, we would prefer that they came here to Loch Ruthven and looked at them from this hide than went to any of the other sites where they might unintentionally cause disturbance. Slavonian Grebes are beautiful, right? They're an absolutely gorgeous bird. The water's really clear. The Grebe is an underwater feeder, so it can find its prey really easily in those clear waters. But around the edges of the loch, it's got these extensive patches of bottle sedge, and that's the nesting habitat that the Slavonian Grebes need. So it's that combination of safe and secure nesting sites and good feeding areas that makes it a really good place for Slavonian Grebes to breed. Slavonian Grebes are declining in Scotland and in the UK, and it's something that we're really worried about. We are really grateful to Nature Scot for providing us with funding from the Nature Restoration Fund, and we are currently in a development year of trying to work out what all the different factors are that are affecting Slavonian Grebes and what are the things that we can do about that. We think that there might be a number of factors that are affecting Slavonian Grebes. Things like climate change, warming winters, but also increased spring storminess is probably affecting them, their ability to find food, but also nests potentially getting washed out. But there's also a number of other things at play as well. So there's an increased number of people using the countryside, and it's a species that's really vulnerable to disturbance. There's also the role of invasive predators such as mink, and there's a number of other things, changes in the wider countryside that are happening as well. So we think that there's probably a number of things that are happening all at the same time, and we're trying to unpick that and work out what we can do.
As part of the Saving Slavonian Grebes project, we want to monitor Slavonian Grebe prey, what they eat. We want to find out what the populations of small fish and invertebrates are out on the different lochs. So what we're doing now is monitoring fish. So we're unable to trap the fish, so what we're using is small waterproof cameras. So the camera will be basically lowered into the water, we'll start recording, and then we'll come and collect the cameras, and then somebody has the brilliant job of going through all the footage and counting the numbers of fish that we record on the cameras.
We're currently monitoring for mink around the loch here, and this is a humane trap with a remote unit on it. So if anything in there activates it, I'll get a notification to my phone, and if it's a mink, we can dispatch it. Anything else can be released. Mink are an invasive non-native species, and they would predate the eggs, they would predate chicks, and they would predate probably the adults as well, the Slavonian Grebe. So we have currently 6 cameras around the loch, and they're picking up any mammalian life. They're picking up otters. They're picking up pine martens. They're picking up deer as well as they walk past. To get an idea of what animal life or wildlife is actually here. Along with invertebrates, along with the fish, along with the predator control, it's all just gathering as much data as possible so we can make informed decisions about the future of Slavonian Grebes.
If we take any nature conservation interventions, we want them to be underpinned by sound science. So if we don't want to be spending money on trying to do things for Slavonian Grebes if we don't know or we don't think that they will work. So we're really keen that we spend this year, really getting to the bottom of what are those factors and what are the things that we can do, so that when we go to loch owners and loch managers and stakeholders, we can go to them and say, these are the things that we think will work because we've looked at the science behind what we think the factors are.